Welcome back. Let's take a look at some business news. And at the height of the fuel crisis, Kenyans are at a loss. Public transport has increased by over 15 Kenya shillings. But even more dire is that many are unaware of which alternative modes of transport are available to them. As rising costs affect consumers' day-to-day lives, which options are available for the average consumer? Farmer Muhammad now illustrates easy eco-friendly use of electric vehicles, which Kenyans can save plenty.
This past week has seen Kenyans search for fuel with higher fuel prices at the pump. Traveling costs have increased because of the 16% value-added tax on petroleum products. But Kenyans have an easy, fuel-efficient solution: the Nopia Electric Ride. EcoRent Africa is a subsidiary of EcoRent, an environmentally friendly company based in Helsinki, Finland, which provides a 100% emission-free mode of transport. EcoRent Africa has launched Nopia, a digital application similar to Uber or Taxify that provides easy-to-use, affordable and eco-friendly electric vehicles for customers. The app is still on its piloting stage and has only one vehicle active. In the coming week, up to 3 vehicles will be activated, and in the coming months, hundreds will be available. The organization aims to have estimated 1,500 vehicles active and in service in the next 18 months.
We want Kenyans to relate Nopia with the current fuel crisis, because we are looking at the bottom line of cost savings for the riders and cost savings also for the drivers.
Nopia has one active charging station currently located at Two Rivers Mall. They aim to open another charging station at the Hub Mall in Karen and have various charging stations along Mombasa Road, the CBD, and other malls in the city. The electric vehicles can drive up to 150 kilometers once fully charged. More than half of the world's population, about 55%, live in cities, and by 2050, that number will increase by over 10%. The most rapid growth is said to take place in Africa and Asia. The use of electric vehicles will save Kenyans around 70% of fuel consumption. Although they pay for the minor use of electricity, Nopia pays for the electricity bill at all of their charging stations, taking one more burden off for their drivers.
Already you can see that on the Nopia EV Drive platform, the taxi drivers are saving almost like 3 times what they would have saved if they were to use a conventional petrol-based. And that basically rolls out also to the rider.
Although urbanization has its benefits, it brings with it challenges such as traffic congestion, air pollution, and population densities that need to be solved. Nopia isn't the only energy-efficient company here in Kenya. Knights and Apps Limited is a pioneer in designing and implementing renewable energy solutions in the region. Knights Energy has just began Drive Electric, a green and emission-free mode of transport. It provides charging stations for its customers in their homes and offers one free charging station at their offices in Karen, which utilizes solar energy to charge their vehicles. Although their battery is a medium mode battery pack, it takes much longer to charge their vehicles compared to Nopia's 45-minute charging stations.
At the moment we don't bill, we can pay the electricity. It's so cheap to drive on electricity, so it's not a huge cost. So outside our office you will see what we would call currently a public charging station, even though it's still a mid-range charging station in terms of speed that you can quickly charge on it.
According to Kenya's National Bureau of Statistics, Consumer Price Index and inflation rates illustrates that gas and other fuels increased by 2.56% in August 2018, compared to a 0.12% recorded in July 2018. This was mainly attributed to a significant increase in prices of electricity. The year-on-year inflation for the group similarly increased significantly by 16.7% over the period.
If, for example, the taxes increase or the cost of fuel, even without the taxes, varies, this does not affect you if you were driving an electric car to start with. But more importantly, if that vehicle was being powered by a solar power plant like ourselves.
Kenyans spent the last week in chaos searching for fuel. Drive Electric and Nopia Drive are among the first fast-growing electric car companies in the country. So the next time you don't have fuel, what's the alternative? It's simple. For me, I'm driving electric. Fahma Mohammed, KTN News.
Thank you, Fahma, for that. Imagine driving electric. Now, elsewhere, the horticultural sector continues to face hard times due to new stringent measures on fertilizer importation by the Kenya Bureau of Standards. The measures that ensure the re-inspecting of consignments at the ports are leading to the delay of goods for up to 2 months, which then leads to strain in flowers farming in the country. Now, according to Mary Kinyua, a human resource director of one of the flower farms in Kenya, if the trend continues, businesses will be hugely affected as it will cause a dip in yields, which will consequentially lead to increase in flower prices. That's all we had for the business news. We take a break, but Jesse Rogers comes up with sports news.